There are songs that tell stories, and then there are songs that feel like memories you didn't live but somehow understand anyway. Jessie by Dijon is one of those songs. It doesn't explain who Jessie is, it doesn't give you extra information, and it doesn't clean anything up. It just sounds like someone reminiscing or talking about their life. It's conversational, almost. Today, I want to break down Jessie and that specific feeling it gives you. The one that feels warm, but also a little depressing. Jessie was released on May 15th, 2020 and is the sixth and final track on How Do You Feel About Getting Married. It was produced by Henry Kwapis and Jack Karashevsky, and it was written by Dijon, Henry Kwapis, and Jack Karashevsky. Its genius song bio reads as follows. On Jessie, Dijon expresses his deep love for a person named Jessie. Despite Jessie's struggles and being a mess at times, Dijon remains supportive and patient with him. The repeated acknowledgement that even though Jessie could potentially be bad for Dijon, ultimately he is happy with Jessie. The EP's final song, Jessie, brings the project to a close with gentle guitar progressions and calm, lulling vocals. On Genius, it is tagged R&B and USA. Now that we've uncovered the song's background, let's analyze its lyrics.
Jessie was late again, but I don't mind, I'll wait for him.
Right away, we're introduced to imbalance. Jessie is unreliable. He's late again. But the narrator doesn't push back. I don't mind, I'll wait for him. That's patience, it's accommodation. It sets up a dynamic where one person gives more than they receive and has already accepted that.
Jessie gets me sometimes.
This is where the tone kind of shifts to be even worse. It's casual and almost brushed off, but mean is not a small word, and the way it's delivered, without emphasis, makes it feel normalized, like maybe Jessie is mean all the time.
But I don't mind, he's got a lot on his mind.
Instead of reacting to being hurt or unfairly treated, the narrator simply explains it away. They justify it. They justify Jessie's rude behavior. They're not just tolerating the behavior, they're protecting Jessie from blame. They're giving him an excuse so that if anybody tries to judge Jessie or confront him for his behavior, it looks like this is okay and this is something that they've accepted. Jessie gets mean sometimes, but it's okay. He has a lot on his mind. That justifies it, right?
And damn it, Jessie, that's true. I do love you.
And damn it, Jessie, it's true, I do love you. Damn it is important. It sounds frustrated like loving Jessie is not a simple task. Also, the fact that the narrator says it's true suggests that they were trying to fight the fact that they love Jessie. Loving them is something the narrator almost resents, but still feels anyway.
And damn it, Jessie, that's true. I do trust you.
Now, the narrator doubles down. Despite how mean Jessie is to them, despite him being late and unreliable, and despite them fighting the fact that they love him, it's true that they trust him too. Everything we've heard so far suggests that maybe they shouldn't, but they're choosing to trust him anyway, or maybe convincing themselves they do. The narrator doubling down suggests that no matter how bad this relationship is for them, or if it is harmful, they still love Jessie enough to keep making excuses and keep trusting him and loving him despite his harmful actions or behavior.
Jessie's a mess again.
This again reinforces a negative pattern with the use of again. We already know that Jessie is unreliable and not punctual because of the line Jessie was late again, and now we know that he is often upset, unkempt, or possibly just disorganized too. And this isn't new behavior. Again, suggests that this is something that is happening more than once and frequently too.
So I
This is where the song gets more intimate and soft. The narrator isn't leaving or judging Jesse when he becomes a mess, instead staying up with him, sharing the weight of whatever he's going through and being physically close to him. Despite all of his flaws, they're still willing to comfort and be there for him.
And he's holding on to something I can't see.
To me, this line has two possible meanings. The first meaning could be that Jesse is metaphorically holding on to something. He is struggling with something internal and the narrator can't fully reach him. The second meaning is that Jesse is literally holding on to something the narrator literally can't see. Possibly while they're in bed together, because this is right after I lie awake with him. This could be a weapon or something dangerous, but as we see in the next line, the narrator doesn't mind.
But it's alright, I'm safe with him.
This is where things get complicated. By this point, everything we've heard suggests instability, but the narrator still feels safe. That contradiction is the core of the song. Love doesn't always make logical sense, and the writing of this song is trying to convey that message. Even when someone you love is mean, a mess, or unreliable, you still love them. That doesn't change. Even when it seems stupid to do so, sometimes you just can't help but love someone.
He could be bad and turn his back.
Now the narrator acknowledges the risks of being with Jesse directly. They know Jesse could abandon them or hurt them more than he already is.
He could break all his promises.
The narrator now further speaks about the possibility of Jesse betraying them. They're not loving him out of naivety. They understand exactly what's at stake and are evidently still with Jesse. They trust him enough to be with him despite how quickly he could hurt them or how he already has hurt them. What we're seeing is basically the quote, "Sometimes it's the people closest to you that turn out to be your biggest enemies." Although the narrator clearly acknowledges this, they don't care. They love Jesse regardless.
But when I see Jesse, I smile.
Despite everything, despite how unreliable he is, despite his hardships, they still love Jesse and are happy when they see him.
When I see Jesse, I smile.
The repetition matters. It feels like the narrator is trying to convince themselves or maybe hold on to that one good feeling to justify everything else. Sometimes when people are in a bad spot or with someone treating them in a negative way, they will make excuses to stay if they're attached to that person or situation. This could be what our narrator is doing, or they could simply be acknowledging that yes, Jesse is mean sometimes, yes, he can be bad at times, yes, he could turn his back on me in seconds, but I still can't help but love him no matter what. This song is the musical embodiment of unconditional love, in my opinion. Jesse isn't a clean love song. It's not about a perfect relationship. It's about loving someone who's complicated, maybe even unhealthy, and choosing to stay anyway. It captures that moment where you know something isn't stable, but it still feels real to you. It still feels good. And that's why it hits so hard. Because it doesn't tell you what to think, it just puts you inside that feeling and lets you sit there, sit with it. Its instrumentation and the way everything is set up makes you feel that emotion, even if you've never physically been in this kind of situation. And that's why Jesse by Dijon is such a good song. Thank you for watching, and bye guys.